I wanna be the queen of Egyptian hearts. I'm here.
Okay, so here I am. I brought a chair at the end to sit on the seat. I hope that you see me now good so we can have some video and some speaking. I'm catching again the camera in my hands. I'm sorry for the shaking, but that's how it will be all the days in the sea. So the topic which I want to speak about is actually about me. Because I was listening the video from Sunny, which she was telling that the personal story is the most important. What the people love, especially about social media, is sharing the pain. Something really interests me, and it's absolutely logical, but didn't came on my mind ever. Like the first time when I listened from her, I thought, yeah, of course, it's so logical, she's right. So the story which I wanna share with you about, it's my personal story. It's really a story about me. Okay, and I guess it's really time to go out from my comfort zone and to tell you. But of course, it's not easy at all for me, and it's very hard. But I want really, from all of my heart, to share it with you. Okay? So it's actually speaking about Egyptian love, which I speak so much, or you asked me so much about it. That's why I started to do it. And there's a question which you ask me over and over, and it is, how do I know so much about Egyptian love? Especially when you know that I am married, like happily married, and I have a kid, and I'm not divorced, so how can I know all of these things which I have told you? The things about the Batman, about the behavior. Okay, from where I get the experience then? Okay, I'll tell you now already. Uh, Easily, I get in touch with Egypt or Egyptian when I was 16, exactly on my birthday. And I'll tell you why. Because I was so bad in English before. And my teacher simply told me, get in touch with some foreign people and learn English. Okay, I know that my English is not perfect even now, but if you saw before compare, it's much more better than before. Trust me. So okay, and I loved Egypt since I was really a kid, as I mentioned a lot of time. I knew that one day I will live here, and I knew since I was like 4 years, like the age of my daughter actually, that I love Egypt and I wanna live here. Why? I don't know. But I fell in love with pharaohs and Egyptian history, and I simply knew I will be here one day and that I will marry Egyptian, I will have Egyptian kids. I knew it simply. I was 100% sure this will happen. And yeah, happened. I was ready for this. But it had a long way. It wasn't like from day to day, of course. So when my teacher recommended me to get in touch with people friends, I chose Egypt. I don't know why. I knew that Egyptians speak Arabic, of course, but I don't know. Somehow I saw that they speak in English. It was on a pen friend actually aside. There was emails, and I just added one email. I wrote the Egyptian boy actually that I want to be friends to improve my English. He never answered. But then what happened on the day of my birthday? I made a Facebook. It was just I knew in this time, okay? Facebook just started, especially in my country. Even it was exist, I think already 2 years or something like this. In my country, it just started. So suddenly he added me to a friend list, and I accepted. I was just like shocked, and I was more shocked when I saw that he is a Muslim. I was like afraid about Muslims, and I was thinking all are terrorists. And I was like thinking, oh my god, he maybe bomb me across the internet, or like go to my home and rob me and kill me, whatever. That never happened. But I started to get in touch with Egyptians this way, okay? It was the first boy. So he wrote me, I wrote him back. We started to really chat, very polite, about the culture difference actually. How our country look like, what we like on the country, what we hate, which school, which hobby, a lot of things. And we was writing like this like 3 months, and after 3 months I asked him if his friends know about me. And he told yes, of course. And so he introduced me to his friends, even a girls. And I started to gain the experience this way. And I have to say that this boy or these people, they was really so polite. And they actually introduced me to Islam the right way and the Quran to read. And this way I became actually Muslim. But it's not my story, maybe another time. Because I was 16, I lived the teenage age with them. And practically even it was a boys or girls, they learned me. But I wanna tell you something, this actually was before Islam, okay? I know that speaking with boys is haram and it's not good, and sure, I know it now, but I didn't know it before. That's what happened simply. But it was for good thing that it cleared me the Egyptian habits, Egyptian culture, and that's why I can speak about it now. Well, because as I told, I grew up with them in the teenage age when you build the character or your personality or you decide which way you wanna go in life. I was with Egyptian only. Like imagine my friends, okay? They was telling me, oh, today we were in a party and we did this and this, and I was thinking, yeah, I was also with my Egyptian friends speaking with them. So my friends was like bored from like start speaking about Egyptians. We don't wanna hear about them anymore. But they were my life, really. And before Facebook was a little bit different than now, absolutely different. Uh, okay, it was really about the learning the culture and meeting new people. Nowadays it's absolutely something else, and maybe if my daughter do it, I will be so angry, and I will not do it again maybe now. But before really was a different timing. So since 16 to 20, like I know it sounds stupid maybe, you can say just 4 years. How can you learn from 4 years? Of course I am learning till now. Don't misunderstand, but I just want to tell you like the basic of the manners, like how the woman should treat with the boys, with the friends, with the people itself. Yeah, I learned in the 16 years, most of it. So it wasn't strange for me anymore. It was like absolutely something normal. Like when I married my husband, of course I knew how to behave. Of course not all, yeah, to be honest. But the main point, of course, I knew. I knew how to behave, I knew how to speak with him, how to deal with the Egyptians. Like it was absolutely something normal, like I was one of them. Like I grew up in Egypt. And I couldn't imagine, till now, I can't imagine that I would marry again like a foreign man. Never, I will never do it. Okay, so that's, I want to tell you the misunderstanding. If you read my book, you maybe saw that I hate Egyptians, but it's not true. I believe that Egyptians are really a man, they grow up like a man. But of course, if you want to have a true man, a real man, a strong man, you have to give something in return. You cannot just think like, yeah, I'll just take all the profits from what I like and what I don't like. I don't want, I'll try to change it. No. If you want to have a man, you have to act upon it. You have to be really the woman which the true man wants. I hope that you understand in the right way, because really my mission, which I understand, is just to help you. It never came on my mind ever that I will speak about Egyptian love and the relationship between Egyptian men and foreign women. I started my blog just for writing about the history of Egypt, but somehow I don't know even how it helped me to recognize it. I started, people start to ask it about this topic and ask it to me to help them and want to take my experience more. And at the start, actually, I was refusing it very hard. But when like person number 100 asked me about it, so I thought maybe that's the way. Maybe the life or God is showing me to go this way. That's why I accepted it. And don't think it's very easy to speak about this topic. It's not, because if someone asks you for help in this point, it's a big responsibility for what you answer this person. If you advise her wrongly, or him, it doesn't matter, it can ruin all the life of the person. So I have to be really very careful how to say it, what to say, because not everything even I say the person can understand the right way. Okay, the same as I told in the previous video, that a woman have to listen the man. If I just say the sentence for any foreign person, he will misunderstand it. Of course, he will think, oh, so I have to be really like the slave, like the servant, but it doesn't mean this. It's just one point, but has like 100 other points. But really, to understand the Egyptian, you have to really open your mind and start to see things opposite way, different way. Like if I tell you, listen, like be obedient to your husband, listen every word, it doesn't mean like listen and don't ask for your rights. No, I say okay, give him what he wants, but he will give you back more. And the Egyptian mentality work like this: the woman is first, start to act first, give something, but the man gives in return much more at the end. So at the end, the woman is winner. At the end, they treat the woman really very nicely, like a princess. But I thought you understand this point, take your time, and you have to open your mind. Wow, but I get to another topic. It should be about me, like how I'm with the Egyptians. I'm getting married at 20. I really cut off the connection of all men. I never spoke with a man again. I can tell you honestly, I speak just to girls, or if a man, so very official way, and my husband know about everything. But I agree on it. This is another point which we can discuss. If a woman and man can be actually friends or best friends. No, can't be. And I listened to the sentence even before Islam from my friends, who was actually a man, and they were telling me as a man that if they speak with a woman, they will speak for something. They never speak just for the friendship, because there's nothing exists friendship between the man and woman. And it's, I guess, right. Even I know there is exception, but most of the best friends at the end, if it's boy and woman, fall in love to each other. And the Egyptians, I warn you, really telling you the truth. There is nothing called friendship between woman and man. It's impossible here. If it's possible in a country, so trust me that here it's really, really, really impossible. And if some man tell you this, so he is lying on you. He's lying to your eyes because he wants you. He wants something from you. So don't believe them. Please no. Really, you have to make a friendship with a woman. Okay? So have a nice sleep and thank you for listening. Bye.